join the consciousness, be a part of it. Just keep going. Sooner or later, you're going to find the rhythm. Sooner or later, you're going to move with everybody. Sooner or later, there's going to be one mind. I want this group to go in a certain direction. Just like those birds, the starlings, all of a sudden you have one mind, one heart, one consciousness, one intent, one act, all emerging, one mind, one heart. The movement of energy and you stirring yourself into a new state. That emerging consciousness, mixing up, changing their energy, moving into a new state of mind. Everybody's heading downstream. You just got to let go of the banks and be willing to go. We begin to raise the energy of this room and everybody in it, which means we raise the consciousness. You can do that on a daily basis and imagine what you could heal in your life with that frequency. I want to initiate you into the mystical.
I want to break free.
The word initiation means a test that in those schools of wisdom, people came from all walks of life to study ancient philosophy and theory. They came to uncover the mysteries of what made masters masters, the science and the philosophy of it. And they retreated from their known lives.
I've fallen in love for the first time, and this time I know it's for real.
They were initiated into that truth. They were challenged to overcome circumstances and conditions when they were put in situations where they were given certain instructions or certain conditions that would evoke certain emotions or stimulate certain unconscious programs, that the initiate had to initiate what they understood philosophically.
Oh, how I want to break free.
They had to apply the knowledge.
To break free. Oh, how I want to break free.
I'm here to get healed emotionally, physically.
Unleash stuff I don't know that's keeping me anchored.
Feel this fabulous energy.
Achieve more control over my life, the emotional reactions I have.
To experience mystery.
We are in a monastery to literally become something. And I know that it's not easy. You can't get to the mystical until you have a coherent heart and a coherent brain. But if you make the effort and you keep going and you're persistent and you say, in this monastery, I'm going to be the master.
God knows I want to break.
I'm looking for a breakthrough.
Transformation to the person you want to be or you're meant to be.
People come to edges in their life. I see it with so many people. They come to an edge. They know they need to move through it and they're afraid. Wall. I want you to come to an edge. That edge represents an edge in your life. And given the opportunity to practice, to change thousands of years of programmed fear, this is a big day to overcome it. The one choice is to be gripped in fear, to give in to a voice, a thought, a program, and go unconscious and return back to the old self. The other solution is, instead of surrendering the fear, become conscious and execute the same exact thing with your eyes open. The initiation then is, why not put you in a circumstance where you normally would feel fear, or you would normally give up on yourself because of some thought, because you don't think you have the will or the endurance.
It's so terrible knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends scream.
I really paused before taking a fall backwards because she said, "Are you ready to surrender to love?" And I just totally freaked out. I started thinking, am I ready to surrender to love right now? That was the scariest moment.
The student had to make the choice of whether she was going to be a victim to her environment and return back into mediocrity, back into the mundane. Or if she was willing to separate the sacred from the mundane and to stay conscious. And mind and body began to merge as one, and it became innate in them. It became second nature. It became easy for them. They were beginning to master the philosophy and move into a new state of being. And if you're rehearsing, I'm going to work on my breath. I'm going to follow the instructions. I'm going to breathe through my heart. I'm going to create an elevated emotion. I'm going to lower the volume to fear. I'm going to open my awareness. I'm going to stay present. I'm going to stay conscious. You're rehearsing, are you not? And you review that a few times, you fire and wire, and you begin to install the circuitry in your brain to get your behaviors to actually match your intentions. You're priming your brain for the activity. Become conscious and execute the same exact thing with your eyes open. That surrender activity is for you to fall on, to let go, to fall back, to trust. I want you to feel that so that you can feel it when you're in the void. They had to go against their fear. They had to settle down the physiological responses that so many people would surrender to. They had to make the choice to surrender to love instead of fear. And it took great effort and great will and great strength to be able to do that.
Under pressure. Under pressure.
We did just like you said. Stop, go into your heart, find the next level, and then move on.
And I did it. And I'm here. And I'm just here.
We did it together.
And when I went down on that beach, and as I was walking down, I could see all these people just standing, looking out into the sea. And I thought, I'm in it. I'm in the dream.
I fell in love with so many of you today, watching you walk out there, independent of the cold, independent of any of those things, the weather, time, it was too early, whatever it was. You just went out there like a child, experimenting just to see what could happen if you did.
by the sea. Only love can make it rain, like the sweat of lovers laying in the fields. Love, rain on me. Won't you rain on me? Rain on me. Only love can bring the rain that falls like tears from on high. Won't you rain on me? Rain on me. On the dry and dusty roads, the nights we spend apart alone. I need to get back home to cool, cool rain. I can't sleep in a lane, I think the night is hot and black as ink. Oh God, I need a drink of cool, cool Won't you rain on me? Rain on me.
And if I die tomorrow, I don't care, because the past 3 days I've been here, I have been so fucking alive.